You may have already been introduced to dynamic arrays in your intro course, especially if you were taking a course in C or C++. However, I want to introduce dynamic arrays in terms of data structures and algorithms in this video. Dynamic arrays are dynamic, linear, and homogeneous data structures. So that means that we are going to sequentially store them in memory. They will always store like type, and they can grow and shrink their size during runtime. So that's the key difference between a built-in regular array and a dynamic array. But the key property of the random accessibility that we have in arrays, we still have in dynamic arrays. So let's walk through how dynamic arrays work. So first we want to dynamically create an array of some initial size. So here I've created an array of 10 elements. Then we want to add elements to the array in various ways. It could be from a data stream, we could be manually entering these. Doesn't really matter for how dynamic arrays work, you just enter some data. And then when we decide we either need to increase the size of the array or we need to decrease the size of the array, we'll dynamically create a new array of that new size. So we first created an array of size 10 and added values to it. And we decided, okay, these are all the values we're going to add. So let's go ahead and shrink the array so we're not wasting memory with empty space. And so we created an array of size 6. And again, what you change these array sizes to will depend on your application. And once we create that new array, we want to copy all the elements from the old array into the new array. And at this point, obviously, we don't need 2 copies of the array. So we're going to go and free the old array from memory, and we're left with a single array. And so we can rinse and repeat this process. If now I want to add more elements to this array, I can create a new array with more locations. I can copy the data from the old array to the new array. Then I can free the old array, and now I have my array in memory. So this is the gist of how dynamic arrays works. Now that we know how dynamic arrays work, let's look at what a dynamic array is through the lens or through the perspective of an abstract data type. So a dynamic array will store like type data in sequential order, and it can grow and shrink as needed during runtime. Some of the operations that we may want to perform on a dynamic array are initialize or create, add, remove, grow, and shrink. Now, these might not be all the operations we want, but these are kind of the basic operations that we would need for a general dynamic array ADT. Now, understanding dynamic arrays is going to lead us into starting to understand what vectors are doing. And again, this video, along with the couple before and the next couple leading after, is all about looking at similar data structures on a spectrum, right? So we're looking at data structures that are kind of like a list of information, and we're looking at we could have a really relatively simple data structure in arrays, or we can have something more complex like a dynamic array. And we're going to see the next stage in the C++ vector, and then we'll have a video where we kind of wrap it all together.